I'm going to be doing a Glossier Get Ready With Me featuring the new Wowder. I haven't done like a Glossier like Get Ready With Me video in about a year or maybe a little bit over. And since then there's been a few new products that have come out. So I thought I would just kind of do like an updated like natural Glossier makeup look for you guys so you can see how I use all of the products. And also, just full disclosure, I am a Glossier rep. So that means if you shop using the link that I will put below in the description box, I earn a commission on purchases. And if it is your first time buying anything from Glossier, you get 20% off of your whole purchase. Of course, I really appreciate your support. But if you don't want to use the link, don't use the link. But I do hope that you at least keep watching the video. So I'm just going to get started because I got to go to work. All right, so I'm just going to go in with the skin tint, the Perfecting Skin Tint, and I use the shade Deep. I just shake it up and then I just put it directly on my face. It's like very thin, but it's not like runny, so I can just like put it on my face before I can just put it on my face directly and I don't have to worry about it like running. I also like using this to like thin out other like heavier foundations, or if there's a foundation that's really matte and I want to kind of add a tiny bit of glowiness to it, then I'll add this to it. I actually have a blog post where I list some of my favorite like foundation combinations that I will link below in case you guys like mixing up your foundations too. I'm gonna add a little bit more. I just feel like in the center of my face, I can use a little bit more help. Okay, now I'm gonna use concealer. I have dark and deep for concealer, but lately I've just been using the dark shade for my under eyes and just to add coverage wherever else I feel like I need it on my face. I mean deep. What shade did I say? I'm using Deep, which is the same shade that I get for the skin tint. So here it is, and I think the best way to use this is to use it with a damp beauty blender. I've tried it with just my fingers. I don't think I've tried it with a brush, but to me, this just like gets the best coverage. Let me zoom in so you guys can see this. All right, see, so you can tell the difference. Like this is just much more even. And it's very like warm, so I think it's good for like dark areas. And then I just go over my nose and like the center of my face just to like even out everything and add just like a little bit more coverage where I need it. I'm not like picking up more product, I'm just continuing to like blend it in. All right, and then I'm gonna set my under eyes with the Wowder. I feel like the light is kind of like blowing it out, but it's a really cute thing. It comes with, you can buy it in a duo with the powder and the brush. And it has like a little like mesh over the powder area, so the powder doesn't really come out that much. And so for my under eyes, I don't like to use this brush because I think this is too big. I prefer to use my Stila number 9 brush that I pretty much always use when I'm setting my under eyes. So I'm just gonna like go in here and then just tap off any excess because I really just want like a light amount. I always like go back and press just to make sure there's no creases before I set it. And then I just lightly dust the powder under my eyes. All right, I'm gonna do my brows before I do the rest of my face. And lately what I've been doing is using the Boy Brow in clear and then putting pencil where I need it and then going back with clear if needed. So I do this first, mainly just because my brows are just really like out of control. So I just kind of use Boy Brow in clear to just kind of get them looking a little bit better. All right, like this is just Boy Brow clear. Don't get me wrong, a lot of days I do just stop here, but I do want to kind of have my brows just look a little bit better than normal. So I'm going to just take this ColourPop brow pencil and just kind of fill in the areas where I need it. There, so you can see the difference between this side and this side. Now I'm gonna do blush. So I have a video with all the shades of, with me wearing all the different shades of Cloud Paint, which I will add up here somewhere and also link below. But what I'm gonna do today is mix Dusk and Haze. Haze is like definitely the most pigmented one. It's like a really rich berry shade. And Dusk is like, I guess it's kind of like a brownie apricot color, but mixed together, it just kind of creates more like a mauve color that I think is really nice. So I'm just going to mix them on the back of my hand. So this is how much is on my hand, not a lot. This is the color mixed, so it's really a really pretty color. So with the middle finger, I pick up the product and put it on, and then with my pointer finger, I just like blend it out. I just turn down the lighting a little bit. So it's not like super bold, so I might add a little bit more. There we go. You can like definitely layer these and build these up however you want. All right, now I'm gonna add one of the Haloscopes I have. What colors do I have? I have Moonstone and Topaz. I think I'm gonna use Moonstone, and it's like, I guess it's like an iridescent color. This is what it looks like. It just looks white. But what I like to do is put a whole bunch on the back of my hand and then pick it up and put it on my face. I don't like to do this over makeup. This is like very iridescent. If you can, yeah, you can see it right there. So it's a really pretty color. So I just kind of go ham and put it on like really thick on my hand. I just pick it up and dab it on. I do it on my cheekbones and brow bone. Kind of just like that C area. Yeah, you see it? It's really, really pretty. Now that I've done like all the creams and stuff, I'm gonna set the rest of my face. And that is really just my nose and like my smile line area. I don't set like my cheeks or my forehead. Now I'm just gonna use the brush, the Glossier that comes with the powder. Oh, and by the way, the powder I have is in the shade Dark Deep. So you see right away how it took down that shine, but there's, you know, I feel like it looks pretty natural still. And I tend to crease like in my smile lines, so I do that. And then I like to set this jawline because I like rest like this like all the time at work. So just to keep my makeup from just like wiping off on my hands. I think that like definitely took down the shine a lot, but I think it looks pretty natural. So last I'm gonna do my lips. Okay. Actually, one of my favorite combinations is to use like a nude lip pencil and then the Glossier gloss over it. So for the pencil, I'm using ColourPop Rayezor, which unfortunately I think is no longer available, but it's a pretty like mauve color. So I'm just kind of lining my lips and filling it in somewhat. All right, and here's the gloss. I love the applicator. It's perfect because it's like really flat. And it's really glossy. There we go. All right, so this is the finished look. Normally I would put on mascara, but I didn't bring any to where I'm filming. So I'm just gonna stop the video right here because I gotta go to work and I'm like a little bit late. But I hope you guys like this video. I actually tried the Wowder yesterday for the first time. The Wowder did a good job of not looking cakey. Like it didn't look like I had powder on at all, but it did, you know, reduce the creasiness, which I was really happy with. So I'll probably have like a full-on review on my blog in like a couple of weeks after I get to test it more. But so far so good, and I think the color is great for my skin tone. It actually does come across as translucent. It doesn't add any color. It doesn't come off as ashy or anything like that. So I have nothing but good things to say about it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.